we're coming to some closer times and perilous times, you know. Stock market points are going down, you know. Esau having these trade wars, always a war with something. You know, Esau going wars with psychological, spiritual, you know, physical, you know, carnal weapons as guns and stuff. You know, Esau is always, you know, now a trade war with China. You know, that's gonna be the thing that's gonna bring America into a recession. This time, not only a recession, but in America, but worldwide. Because the whole system is globally connected because of the internet and electronics devices. Like the banks are connected, electric, you know. But I'm gonna get Psalm chapter 46, verse 1 to 3. Yahweh is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore will not we fear through the earth be removed, and though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea, though the waters thereof roar and be troubled, though the mountains shake with the swelling thereof. Selah. So right here, what he was what the Lord what he was saying right here is that no matter what happens, you know, he was, you know, you gotta always put your faith and trust in the Lord, no matter what you're going through. So he gave some heavy example, you know, some examples, you know, that you can just, you know, through anything, you know, through all your troubles, you know, you gotta keep putting your trust and faith in the Lord, you know. Keeping our trust through because Esau's gonna tempt us, you know. We gotta keep praying. Lord's will, the Lord doesn't bring us into that Lord's will, the Lord keeps us in His truth, so lucky. And the Lord keeps us in His truth, and that we keep being humble. And the Lord will always be with us, you know. If we keep praying to the Lord, we keep acknowledging Him, you know, acknowledge His ways. If I get Proverbs 18 and 10. What is this? Oh, this is No International. What the heck? I just gotta get a gotta. Proverbs chapter 18, verse 10. The name of the Lord is strong tower. The righteous runneth into it, and it is safe. You know, the Lord will protect you from any type of calamity. You know, you just gotta put our faith and trust in Him. The Lord can make that happen for you. You know, keep praising the Lord. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. The Lord is gonna keep us in His truth. Keep us in His truth. You know, keep acknowledging. You know, give us more knowledge, understanding of the parables we read. You know, in scriptures. You know. Look at Nehemiah 8 and 10. Then he said unto them, Go your way, eat the fat, and drink the sweet, and send portion unto them for whom nothing is prepared. For this day is holy unto our Lord. Neither be ye sorry, for the joy of the Lord is your strength. You know? You know, our strength, you know, be the joy of the Lord is your strength. You know, the joy is us having to endure this suffering, you know? To be able to endure this. Oh, yes. So, to be able to endure the suffering, you know, keep going through these trials and tribulations. You know, gotta keep putting our trust in the Lord through all types of calamities. I'm gonna get very brief from the Bible, the scriptures. I'm gonna get Matthew chapter 24, verse 20. But pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be, except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So, there's going to be great tribulation coming. And if a man shall say unto you, Lo, here is the Mashiach, or there, believe it not. But you're going to have false people talking about the Lord is here already. Or he's in, Esau got holograms. He can make the Lord appear. Electric, he's going to, you can use a hologram. There's a video of Esau using a hologram in a gym where there's a whale that came up out of the ground. It looks out of an ocean. It looks realistic. But, it's not. Very much real. So Esau got this technology to trick people into believing the Lord is here. So if it be possible, he may, ever be for the very elect. So, I don't know who the elect are. They're not going to be fooled by this. Oh, wait, I forgot. KJV. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. So, you can't be afraid. You got to keep pushing this truth. Got to keep going to the very end, to whether, we're dead or whether, until we just, until we don't have to do it. When that's when the dollar collapse, all hell breaks loose, we're not, so the Lord's gonna ask for many fishers, and he asked for many hunters after that, roughly paraphrasing. Maybe that's that. Roughly paraphrasing. The Lord's gonna be, Jeremiah 16:16. Hold up, let me get this one. Jeremiah 16:16-18. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. We're gonna have to, after that, the elders of Great Millstone they stopped adding more members, and after will I send, and that's because we're coming through them times, the Lord put the spirit on them to know what times, we're coming in, all through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yashai, because the Lord is dealing with them, and after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rock. So, that Esau's going to try to hide. That's his thing. That's what Esau likes to do. He likes to antagonize people and start problems, but yet, he doesn't deal with it. He runs away. Esau never does any of his problems. For mine eyes are upon all their ways. They are not hid from my face. Neither is there iniquity hid from mine eyes. So Esau thinks the Lord's forgotten. He's wrong. Esau is wrong. The Lord hasn't forgotten what Esau has done. The Lord is going to come back for Esau's head. For what he did to his people, the other nations, the earth. Esau's messing with everybody, messing with everything. He has no place in this world. He's just a devil. And I'm going to go to 18. First I will recompense their iniquity and their sin double because they have defiled my land. Yeah, the Lord is gonna get them double, because the Lord's land is the Israel, in the Middle East, the land, And first I will recompense their iniquity and their sin double because they have defiled my land. They have filled mine inheritance with the carcass of their detestable and abominable things. You got Esau pitting getting babies herpes and brain damage by putting their mouths on circumcising babes with their teeth. Like, ew. Esau's weird. And they got gay parades over there. Esau's sick. They probably eating pork, you know. Esau defiles the land just by being in the presence. Like, just being over there is defiling itself. Like, Esau shouldn't be in no holy place. He should be outside, you know. You have, it's like when you have a pet, and you're the owner of a house. You don't want your dog dirty in your house. It's a rainy day, you know, and you don't want your dog sleeping in your house, so you leave it. So you give it a dog house outside. That's Esau. He has a dog house, and that's his Caucasus Mountains, and Mount Sarai. Just stay in the mountains. But Esau want to come down. I want to try to give an analogy. If you ever had a dog, you leave your dog outside, and not in the house. To give them their own small little house. Outside the yard. That's Esau. He had a house. That was the mountains. And Esau thought he can come up in the world, like talking about everything is his. He just messed everything up. He had no place. He had nothing better to do but to mess with people. He just likes to start stuff, antagonize people. And that's gonna be him when Esau's gonna try to run away. But the Lord's gonna be mad. He's gonna Mortal Kombat. If you watch Mortal Kombat, you would know. His spine's gonna be ripped off his back. It's gonna be like some type of whether be saved or whether be destroyed. Just keep pushing it. I'm gonna get another scripture, John 15:18. If the world hate you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. Oh, lucky. If you were of the world would love his own. But because you are not of this world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. Remember the word. If ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, we are not of this world. Because, we got this knowledge, understanding. And if you bring this up to anybody, half the time they'll disagree with you and they'll call you whatever, murmur about you. But I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. Remember the word that I said unto you. The servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. So they crucified the Lord. They spit on him. They attacked him. So don't think we're better than he. We're gonna go through something worse or something. We're gonna go through something by Esau. Don't. It ain't gonna. This ain't something that you could just. You can't. This shit. All. That's always gonna be. Always something to think about. There's always something to think about in the scripture. There's a lot. Can't forget that. We're gonna go through some tribulations. We're gonna come to some tougher times. Lord's will, the Lord's be with us, Yahweh and Yahweh shall be with us always, to endure this suffering, long suffering. This is going to be the Lord's will, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh is with us, to be, Lord's will, glad the Lord brought me into this truth, to know all of this. Lord's will, I be able to endure this long suffering, that's going to be taking place, in the time of Jacob's trouble. I'm gonna get one more scripture. I'm gonna get Matthew's. Alright, I'm gonna get Matthew 24, verse 36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, nor not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so also the coming of the Son of Man be. And all the days of Noah were, no one believed him when he said there was gonna be raining. And look what happened. They just, and they had enough time to, like, somebody could have asked Noah, hey, man, like, can you tell me what I got to do? No one asked. No one cared. To the last minute. So I'm going to keep reading down. But at that day and hour, knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. Not the angels, not Yahushua, but the Most High, his Father, He's the only one that knows. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. So, they waited the last minute, everybody. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark. That means no one would pay attention. No one cared. They waited the last minute until something started happening. If you read in Proverbs chapter 1, go down, read from 20 and all the way down, I stretched out my hand, no man regarded, no one cared. They knew not until the flood came and took them all away, and so also the coming of the Son of Man be. The Lord is going to come. Also the coming of the Son of Man, it's going to be just like that. The Lord's going to come at the last minute. And everybody's going to be asking for help. And it's like, no. And it's gonna happen as a time, probably on a big parade. Everybody's going to have their cookouts, their finals, This is gonna be the finals in basketball. Everybody relaxing on the recliner chair, just chilling. Boom, FBI. I don't know. Something's gonna happen. They're gonna bust down doors. Esau's gonna be rushing people. And they're gonna be at the weed parade all week. Esau's gonna bust them upside their head. That's why Esau. That's why Esau legalized this stuff. So it'll be easier to hurt people. If Esau give you something, it's not for your benefit. It's for his. It's not. He's gonna bust up. It's gonna bust you up. That's why Esau legalized it. Cause when people smoke, they get all chilled and relaxed. But you can't be relaxed. We're not in the time of relaxing and just sitting. We gotta think. There's always something to think about. There's always something to worry. You just gotta keep. People just don't worry about nothing. That's their problem. They just think everything is cool and sounded. World War III is across the world. Got people in America not giving it to him. Just ridiculous. People just want to smoke, just do this, go there. Oh man, it's just so much to think about. Just a lot. People don't consider it. But yeah, Lord's will. The Lord keep us in His truth, humble and meek, and Lord's will make it to the very end. Whether it be saved or destroyed. It's not about that. It's about the Lord, what the Lord wants. Because the Lord died for us. Lord, we owe the Lord for that. All of us. So I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushai, and double honor to that was a great millstone. And sorry to all you all came on our house and bow his being to the marriage. Till next time, I say shalom.